Time to squat. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Marat with Fusion Sports Performance. Today we have a how to squat video for you to get you started off in the gym. Now if you're a beginner and if you're anything like me, you go into the gym, you want to work out, you want to get bigger, stronger, you don't really know what to do. Lucky for you, you have the internet. Now when I first started going to the gym, this was a while ago, this was before the internet, what it is today. There was no YouTube, Instagram, anything like that. I couldn't just go on the computer and type in how to squat or weightlifting routines or anything like that. I had to go to the gym, I had to ask around, I had to see what the biggest guy in the gym was doing and kind of try to copy it. And mixed results, but mostly it didn't work. So now you have the internet. So I'm here to act as a guide for you. If you're a beginner or even an intermediate or advanced lifter, maybe you could pick up some things as well. This video is for you mostly if you're a beginner. We're going to go over the bar placement on your back. We're going to go over walking out with the bar, squatting down, how low you should go, all of the basics to get you started to squatting safely. Now later on, we're going to have other workouts in the series such as how to deadlift, how to overhead press, bench press. Then there will also be shorter videos about the accessory movements, one arm rows, pull-ups, buys, tries, all that fun stuff to get you big and jacked. Now when this video gets posted, there's not going to be anything on the website, but later on head on over to fusionsp.net, Fusion Sports Performance. Check out our line of pre-workout, BCAAs, and protein. You will not be disappointed. It's at a price point that everybody can afford. So check out the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you after. First thing we're going to look at is your foot placement. Typically your feet are going to be just below your hips, but they could be narrower or wider depending on how comfortable it is for you. This is all 100% depending on how you're built and how you're comfortable. Toes slightly pointed out like you see here is going to be comfortable for most people, though some people like with their toes pointed forward in a more athletic position. Either way is fine as long as you're comfortable squatting. Most people will find toes slightly pointed out as the most comfortable. Just make sure you don't go too far out like duck foot, like so, because you'll really hurt yourself and you won't be able to get as much power. Toes slightly pointed out is going to work the best for most people. Next thing we're going to look at is hand and bar placement. Your hand placement is mostly going to depend on your shoulder mobility. So if you have really tight shoulders, you're going to have to go wider than this. With freeze frame it, we see that you put the bar on top of your traps and you shrug up, creating a bit of a shelf with your traps. Elbows back to pinch your shoulder blades tight and the bar is all locked in. The closer your hands are in towards your shoulders, the tighter your lock will be on the bar. But again, this depends on shoulder mobility. Next up is the walkout. Not as important when you're first starting out with light weights, but very important when you start getting heavy. You want to take 2 small steps back, maybe a third, to get your footing right. Adjust your feet the way you need to, and then you're going to be all set. Very important not to take too many steps back and not to take too big of a step back. Now that you're all ready to squat, you want to take a big breath in through your belly, like you're bracing your stomach as if somebody's going to punch you. Fight to keep your chest up so you maintain your neutral spine. You're going to initiate the squat by bringing your butt back first and then squatting down like you're sitting in a chair. In the next clip, we're going to talk about how low you should go for proper depth. Here you can take a look at the walkout from the side angle. I'm going to set my feet in my squat position, take a deep breath, and get down in my squat. Now you can see how low you should go. The crease of my hip is below the top of my knee. A good cue that I have for myself, and this is just the way I'm built, it might be different, my hamstrings, the backs of my legs, hit my calves as I go down. I'm an experienced enough lifter to know that I'm low enough once that happens, but I have also recorded myself squatting quite a bit to see that that's my point of depth. The last thing that I feel is important to talk about is knee placement. You want to make sure that your knees are tracking over your ankles on every squat. You're actively trying to push your knees out as if there's a rubber band holding them together and you're pushing your knees against the rubber band. Common beginner mistake is to let your knees cave in towards each other. Try to avoid that and you'll stay free from injury. So there you have it, the beginner's guide to squatting. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something, and I hope the information is useful for you to take with you to the gym. One thing I did leave out though, which isn't a big detail that I needed a video for, it's walking the bar back. Just basically keep your stomach tight like you were squatting, walk it back, do a few steps back to the rack, look left, look right, line up the bar, and place it and get out from under it. That's it, very simple. Now if you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, let's start some dialogue going. Maybe there's some tips that I left out, or maybe there's something that you could tell me that I don't know that can help my squat. Always looking to improve. So stay tuned and check out the next video when it comes up. Thanks.